Oh.
Yo! Hey, hey! Hmm? Yeah. I'll go!
Come in.
Oh!
We're running a sale today. We're running a sale today.
Come in.
Yeah!
Come in anytime.
We have a great sale going on.
Come in anytime. Come in anytime.
Come in. Come in.
Come in anytime.
Come in. We have a great sale going on.
Come in anytime. We're running a sale today.
Come in.
Oh!
Care to see our new items? Come in anytime.
We have a great.
Ah, you're back.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question
Hey, inmate!
I'm a sharpshooter.
What? What? It is time, inmate. What are you gonna do today? Now.
Oh yeah? What's that? Hey, don't get me sick too. It's too funny.
What'll you do?
Searching all alone,
Caroline.
confessing while alone, without
What? Come on, let's go. Hey, inmate! Now, let us return. Hey! Wow! Whoa! Oh!
Pay attention! Why don't you try?
This is it.
Exactly.
Nice going! Ah. Hey! What would you like? Thank you. What would you like? Here.
What can I get you?
What do you want?
Yep. Good day. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Mmm. Yes.
All right.
Goodbye.
Ah, you're back. Yo,
Hey. Oh.
Where have you been? Searching all along. Can face it while alone. Without help.
Oh, honey.
Don't give it to me. Sounds good to me. Well then. Oh? Thanks.
Oh, yes. Do you know the answer?
This is it.
Very good.
Nice going! Hey! Hey! Thank you! Thank you! To be honest, not so sure. Yes!
All right.
Goodbye!
Ah, you're back.
Oh, honey.
Don't give it to me. Huh? Yep, replace the previous article. No worries, right? Might as well go all out if we're gonna... I'm gonna scrap the others and rewrite them. Yep, tomorrow morning. Sorry. He's been great. He's ignoring the high... I'm doing a special expose on the Phantom. It's about their origin and the root of the problem. I think it really captures this. It's my original field of expertise. The higher-ups were against it, but this expose has been... Since we've sold so many copies, there's nothing they can do. So, we're planning to throw in additional articles. This is only just the beginning. All right, let's throw a victory celebration.
I told you last time.
That's what I figured. So... Impressive. Looks... I wanted to speak with you. I'll loosen up a bit. I've been quietly making preparations to write a story about Shido's going to uncover the truth. Thanks. Whenever I felt like giving up, you encouraged me to... It's all thanks to you that I was Mr. Phantom Thief. The Chief's change of heart happened exactly the same, and the timing was absolutely perfect. Lala-chan's more of a... Phantom... I'm convinced from all the recent coverage that the Phantom Thieves true helping the weak, punishing the bad. They actually do. In a sense, you and I have the same objective. So, I won't tell anyone about your If it weren't for you, I never would have been able to return. My high schooler source who manipulated information ended up manipulating my heart. I'm gonna return the favor one of these days, all right? And tell them...
I vow has to awaken to the ultimate...
All right. All right.
Anyway, shall we get started then? I wonder if you'll make it back home tonight. I will not
Yo.
Hey.
Yo. Hey. Yo. Yeah.
Quit lying. What happened next? I hate going outside. I don't want to do anything. That's off the hook. That's awesome.
Let's go. Yeah. See ya.
Ah, you're back.
What do you want to do?
I should write something.
Where have you been searching all along, confessing while alone, without
What do you want to do?
without a sign, without a question. The real
You like it here?
people come and they go. Some people may stay with you though.
Yes.
I am all alone tonight, and I can't asking myself questions.
Hey.
Consider that was a time I never really doubted myself. But tonight
I feel a bit different today. This is a nice change of pace. All right. I had fun today. Goodbye.
regret with my choices. I'm rather
Hey! Nice. Oh!
All right.
Today we're going over. Give me an answer.
This is it.
Precisely.
No way.
Nice going!
Oh, so there's something I'd like to Would you mind if I joined you for lunch? Thank you. All right, It's starting to get rather cold. Sorry to bring you here. This is something I oughtn't really bring up around. Senpai, are you still... Lately, I haven't been hearing any positive gossip. Despite how much people cheered on your cause, even though they knew nothing about you or your... All they do now is speak ill of the fan... I know it's not my place to say this, considering I turned... But this change in attitude is simply off. They're doing the exact same thing to you all that they did. Yet, you're still going to keep at it? Take care of something.
Yeah. But don't worry about us. There isn't even a 1 in a million chance that my Phantom Thieves could ever lose.
I see. Well, I won't stop. However, could I ask a favor? Once things settle down, I'd like you to join me somewhere so we can... I am too. I'm already beginning to look for... So... Oh, but I plan to keep my other promise I made with you about tomorrow. Is that too sudden? Maybe we should train the day after.
But that's...
Come on, Senpai. No one wins a fight on an empty stomach.
Hey!
Yo!
I...
All right.
All right! Okay? Well then.
I'll just add this.
Where have you been? Searching all along, complacent while alone. Without a sign, without grasping
I apologize.
the question to be asked. Where have I been?
Welcome! What do you play?
What do you want to do?
Thank you!
So that's what you mean.
Then... Nice!
That went really well.
I knew you could do it.
That was fun, huh?
Wow!
Dude, that ruled!
Okay?
Ah. Good morning. I know this is last minute. Glad to hear it. I wanted to discuss something with... Yes, my time here it's quite the... I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly. Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something well...
Doctor?
It's already been half a year, huh? That's...
And finally, we would like Dr. Mara... Well, Doctor...
Good morning, Everett. As the Vice Principal has mentioned, over the past several months, I've come to learn about troubles with romance, with studies, in fact. But before I leave here, I want to... If your situation ever becomes too painful to endure, I don't want a single one of you to think that an unfair reality you've been forced into. What I'm trying to say is, even if your existence in this world is an amazing miracle, I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible. Well, that's it. Good luck to you.
I wanted to thank him personally, but it... I doubt we...
Thank you for coming. Since this is about to be my last meal at these tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I'd always passed on it due to the price. But today is special. I should be the one thank... Ooh, this aroma's really triggered my... Too bad I can't see anything. I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscaled. I wish I could just get lost in this bliss. Well, now that we've first off, my paper's done. I've mentioned this before, but still, had you not shared your experience and insights with me, please, allow me to express my gratitude. And as a phantom thief as well. There's no need to... Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there? You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing... They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target. A reality wholly separated by accessing that world. They gain the means of... That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart. Well, I did pour my heart and soul into... To be entirely honest, when I first came to speak with the principal here about providing... I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality like I'd... You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san were with you? Takamaki-san appeared to be...
Thanks.
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely At that point, I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change... I've been researching cognitive science for years. I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition. But, for certain reasons, despite that, I continually pursued evidence that It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, that's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, but I think that's everything I'd kept from you. A deal, eh? Well, and just so you know, I have... If you don't believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my... Thanks to you, I finally know. I'm going to stand up to our current reality. Though, it'll likely be through different means than how the Phantom... Indeed, you have a strong moral compass. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young... Although it's not like this is the last time, still, thank...
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Counselor, granting thee infinite power.
All right. All right.
I'm going to follow the path. I sincerely hope that one day, even if you just considered it... Whoops. We'll meet again. That's right. Hey. No, it's nothing. See you around.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we...
Ain't this place always empty, though? Huh?
Everyone here is a witness. We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you.
I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method, no matter what she asks. I'll tell her
But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you.
Is that...
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground.
We will leave it to you then. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well then. We'll enter 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone.
Yep.
Same as all... Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Okay. Anyway.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense! They only care about disposing of... Fine. I'll just...
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make...
Let's do this fair and square.
I should probably... It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about... I expect things will calm down a little once that happens. Why don't we go on a trip to...
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
What an odd...
Do you need to make... I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly. Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. I'll remain on standby until further instructions.
Okay.
Been searching all along.
All right. Tomorrow's a big day. I see. Okay. What's up? Oh!
Yo.
Yes, all right.
Let me explain. Yeah.
Well then. The day has come.
What of the call?
I showed it to Sis. Makoto.
I understand how you feel.
Yeah, if we screw this, it's way more than losing the place we belong. We could...
It'll be all right. Is everyone... All... So much has happened since we first started. You... All right, Joker. This is...
It's showtime. I should write something.
Let's go.
So you know that we out there, sliding lights in the making. Can't move fast without breaking. Can't hold on right for change.
Whoa!
And our voices ring out there. Took the mask off to be free. Falling out in the debris.
Do you have a moment? Sure. This is it. Are you sure? This is it. Are you ready?
Yes!
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous. Can you imagine the hardships I...
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil.
This is nothing more than...
All we need to do to determine who is right. Now, why don't we begin?
What?
Is this?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now, come at me!
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert!
May the best player win!
All right, let's do it! Let's do this! Persona!
Persona!
May the best player win!
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here.
We already told you. There's no...
That's fine by me. Such trouble.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Persona! All right.
Get ready! This one! It doesn't work?
Ah, in that case, it's... Cheaters get punished.
What Panthers help? What?
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be taught.
Panthers in back. I don't know. It's Persona. It's trial and error time. That's a big help.
Persona!
You will predict which pocket now. The time has come for our...
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now. And
I agree.
Well, how will you bet? Have you made your decision?
Really? See, you're right. It did seem like the ball flew.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid... You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be...
We must. As long as I get close, even...
You want me to do it?
Leave it to me. I won't miss. This is how it's done.
May the best player win.
The stuff displayed on the... That must mean the betting...
Persona! This isn't it.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Can you take it from here? Skipping it. Hot forward. My other step. Ready anytime. Persona! Ha!
Persona! Let's go. The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's...
Very well, time to make... Well? Hopefully your prediction will be correct.
What was that about fair and square? You coward. What do you...
Shut up!
Cheating I am! If you still...
This... We're finally back to a normal fight.
How about this?
She's way more
Persona!
powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
Witness my resolve! Ha! Persona!
Taste my wrath. Yeah!
My justice has Take this! Go! Power up!
She
might be about to use psychokinesis. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Ravage them!
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. I'll use my persona. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Don't dodge that! Clean!
Persona!
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything
Persona.
reckless.
Gary McCullough! There!
I will win! Persona! Huh? It didn't work? Persona! The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Persona!
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything
My skills
reckless.
exceed yours. Show you my skill!
Don't dodge that! Clean!
Persona! Alright.
Witness my song! I'll use my persona! The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless! No holds barred!
Persona!
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Queen's on the ground! You can't get Die on my blade! Done. To the front line! Persona! You'll get yours! Make persona!
Let's go.
Strong. Encyclopedia won't hurt it.
Let's make this quick. This one.
How about this?
Persona! White Rider!
There.
Persona! Strong. Encyclopedia persona! Hurt it. How's this? Persona! Out of our way!
Persona!
My super move! Ultra charge!
think she's got something new up her sleeve. Stay alert.
Not this.
This could be tough. Bless skills will be nullified.
Persona!
So be careful.
Melchizedek! All right.
Damn it. Persona! Here! Persona! Okay.
Manifest!
Persona!
Persona! This could be tough. Blood skills will be nullified, so be careful. I'll use this! Persona! This could be tough. Blood skills will be nullified, so be careful. Out of our way!
Persona!
Dodge that clean!
Persona!
There. I'm grateful.
Persona! Allow me! Persona! Blood skills will be nullified, so I use my persona!
My skills exceed yours.
Only victory, no matter what
Persona!
Hold on. Next up.
Persona!
All right.
Persona! This could be tough. Blood skills will be nullified, so be careful. Persona!
Persona!
How about this?
I'll do something about this!
Let's go. Come! Gary McCullough! Go down!
Persona! Ha!
That's why I don't stand in the way of my victory!
Let's go. All right. My thanks.
Persona! The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Persona! This is a part of me! Persona! She needs help! Let's go. I'm very grateful.
My skills exceed yours. All right, level up.
New move! What do you think?
So I've lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow.
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves, but these aggressive investigations? Twisting... Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your
My
Try to remember how you...
How?
Nijima-san. What caused them to change?
Even though their own desires were the... Is there another reason they don't...
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions... This deal we made was a great experience. To think that I, a detective, would act... By no means. That was part of our promise.
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you alright? I am. Let's go. Huh? Enemy readings! When? They're gathering out...
For real?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good. We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure. It doesn't make any sense. There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something. Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost... A team this large would be discovered immediately. Although, we'll need someone to act. No, that's too dangerous. Joker, are you planning on just...
Let him do it. He's quiet. But once his mind's made up, he's not gonna... I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about.
Please don't do anything.
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our... Even more!
This truly is...
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
There's someone here.
Hey, up there!
He's here. Move it immediately.
Good. Now get running!
This is our only...
Stay calm. You can... We'll retrieve the briefcase on... What? Don't worry about us. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
I bet Skull wouldn't pull it off.
There he is!
Hey, what are you doing there?
Just run! Okay, the enemy's focus is on... Everyone remember where we're meeting up?
Stop right
You
there!
won't get away.
Take him down, Joker!
Another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awake. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you.
Comparing power levels. No threat. Get him, Joker!
Ravage them!
This'll hurt. Yeah,
Everyone else, head to position.
Persona!
Use Group B.
You know that we out there. Sliding lights in the naked. Can't move fast, we not breaking. Can't hold on life for change. And our voices
You're mine. It's time. Go down!
This'll hurt.
Let's go. This isn't it.
Opponent is strong.
Come.
Don't do anything
You're
reckless.
mine. There. Persona! Too slow.
Yeah,
He's time. White Rider! Ravage them! Let's go. There!
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have formed. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we...
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. More of it? Joker, behind you!
They're here! The intruders are here!
You should be able to...
Dude!
Don't worry, I'm taking... Hmm? What the... Come on!
I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What? All right.
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
The enemy readings have decreased?
It's been a while since we left, but this time, it's my turn.
Let's go. Gary McCullough! Go down! Do it!
I'm ready to go! Thunderdome! That's the landing! I think that's...
I genuinely have no clue what just happened. Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed...
Please go. I'm going to make it harder. You still have something you need to do as a fan. Then I won't stop you, since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves. However, please don't forget...
Joker, you need to...
All right, let's do it!
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
See ya.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Get over there! Still struggling. Suspect secured.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? So you're not that dumb. Which is good. Because we get to take as much time as we need! Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Excuse me, but this area's...
I'm Nijima, from the public prosecutor.
The prosecutor's office?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need.
Nijima-san, I believe this sides.
You prosecutor sign Nijima? There's a call for... Hurry and get it over with. To be frank...
I thought...
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being...
I'm calling because I knew you'd...
I will not be convinced unless I can... This is my case.
Good luck. I won't be expecting...
Prosecutor, your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk. It's for your own. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even...
I understand.
Well done on making... Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Ha 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 ha.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your... There's much more I'd like to ask, but... I do have a suggestion. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin. Ryuji Saka. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case. An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil. Yusuke Kitaga. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki. Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO. Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy. Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves. So you won't sell out your friends. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged... Not to repeat myself, but remember that you had the cooperation of people outside your... Can you tell me... So you won't speak a word about either your teammates... Do you even understand? Let's discuss one other person. There are reports that he was acting alongside. Might he be a part of... So Goro Akechi wasn't... So be it. You clearly have no... Even now, you're still acting as though your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape. Yet why won't you talk... Don't be ridiculous. You're not the one to... Justice? Then tell me, what is... Sticking to the right path. That's no different from... You continue to stand firm. You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like... But many people have fallen victim to this. We need... The truth, huh? I don't even know... After all this, you're still... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
Realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey, can you hear me? It seems your mind is clear. But unfortunately, although I find your story to be quite interesting... Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results, I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room. Good. It looks like we can make this work if we...
Hey, are you... Our time's up. Goodbye. Do you mean this Why wouldn't I know about it? What an odd thing. Anyhow, there's something that's been bothering me. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told a short while later I received word you were caught in the act. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been?
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it. It's all up to you. That'd be a cat giving someone a smartphone is completely unnatural. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to...
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as... Yes, very well. If you know something, you must tell me. You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's... What's so important about... Are you going to unlock it and show me...
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone. That's right. I'm sure we need to show it to the true culprit.
Hey! What are you trying to- And what about this- The truth-
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental
Please. I need you to be clear with me. What did... My God. You're referring to him. What are you plotting? I can't even begin to... But it appears my time is up. This will be my last involvement. Very well. I've listened to your whole... And that honest look in your eyes. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
I am thou. Thou art thy bond. Thou hast a wit.
All right. All right.
I'll be going. What good will this do, though? A Ketchikun?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and How did you...
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well. That was a joke, of course. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated. Nobody would ever know if things got a little...
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you. After all, if you wish to trick your enemy...
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thief. I need you to be clear with me. My God. You're referring to...
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman. May I ask, going in unarmed to...
Huh? What are you...
I owe you for all of... That's right. You and your little friends were... Your popularity... That just made you... Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Shido-san.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is...
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much. I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the...
Is there any possibility they'll want to have...
No chance. They're nothing but I will keep my eye on them just in case.
I'll be counting.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely...
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the direct...
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometimes.
No.
Even me.
Shh.
What was all that about, Sean? The Phantom Thief Alibaba?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to... What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you...
Did anyone else stop? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate...
So it's all true.
Of course it's true.
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things and...
You?
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who's...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think of the one behind all this. guess is just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Hmm? Well, I'll be. Huh? Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal, right?
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one phantom thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That phantom thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness... Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me. Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Yeah, that was my plan too. Okay, let's get everyone on the same page right away. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough. I agree.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
So it's impossible I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect. Don't worry, I'll tell you the details later.
This is gonna be fun. I can't...
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not... There are still things that must be done.
Hey, are you all right? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Are you listening? You weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I can see... Anyway, we need to talk about how...
Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did...
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shut. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be...
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special...
So, this really was just a setup to shift...
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart...
And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down.
No, Akechi is merely a tool. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat it.
But what means do we have of
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan.
Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested and then...
Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really?
You gotta be kidding.
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a
Yes. We could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the...
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, however, the police intend on continuing this...
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're... her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn
Look who's here.
Hey, you big...
How have you been? You must be fine if you're...
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull... Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a...
I didn't have time to
Hey, shouldn't we tell Boss what really...
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom...
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on. Enemy? Fake?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to...
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going...
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one...
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real...
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed so.
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a...
God, I can't keep up with any... But so what was this
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean...
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry.
Oh, our apologies. That's complete. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way.
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I...
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all. He did approach us when we found ourselves in the worst trouble yet.
That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting.
My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the end. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest, and thus the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think...
He's no ace detective.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that that's why we had to make a move before they did. We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we need.
What can...
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing. You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but yeah, it's good we have her heading up our
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to...
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us.
We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you use the data...
I'm sorry. There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely need. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced they looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with, as a result,
even though we managed to grab the Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand and merely acted like this was because we knew the police would.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting, and just as expected, he took.
Him getting captured by the police went
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive worlds and...
All I needed were the coordinates.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risk.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fish. But what did you do about the...
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much...
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi...
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, the callous use of violence and even drugs is... If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly...
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated, to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do— You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is poop. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together and talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town.
Let us accept his offer.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akashi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thief.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story. The snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy and candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet any—
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can
Have you figured out who's behind?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido?
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has—
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the master.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of...
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which allow... First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psych... He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark...
So his current position and popularity is...
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved, but there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose...
Why didn't you say that
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown case. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic break. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves action.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister?
The issue is simple. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like all. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. It ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location...
What kind of things go through a politician's...
I always think of dirty money and shady action.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about...
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the...
Our next target's the big shot politician. No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head. Nobody against?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge!
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the...
That reminds me. What are you gonna do about school?
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing...
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose, outside of escaping. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves, and he has ruined countless lives. And even made a mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such...
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand skill say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff.
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening team.
But the true battle. We won the first round, but we...
Yeah, this ain't the time.
These people tried to trap and kill us. We will need to be prepared for whatever may...
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in...
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools. I recall that's when you came to me. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of...
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior...
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome...
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the small... After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself... He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become... The political world is filled with old men who only act to... The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even...
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troubled.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations. But flipping it, after that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gained. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals, and for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the Chosen One. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could... I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched design.
I am thinking about the future.
Well, how do I put this?
Well then. Sorry.
Where have you been searching all along?
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kind of... Well, remember how I put that wiretap app? Basically, that let me see GPS info for two. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sae Nijima, who had your phone, ran into it. That's when I saw my chance, and beep! Sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sae Nijima.
This plan still surprises me no matter...
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse nav. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable.
So... Well, how do I put this?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
I'm gonna head back then.
Guess you won't be going to school? Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plan. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, but when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I'm going to stay with you until the very end. Well then, you know, something that Futaba said when you were in a pinch in the palace. She picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
There's no point in even having an election.
Of course, easy. Plus, the current government has been getting... Even more importantly, there's just an aura about...
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does, especially after it turned out those phantom thieves...
We'll show you.
Cut that out!
Hey.
Okay. All right, let's...
You gotta be kidding. You realize you're done for if you get... Ugh, just don't stay out too late.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since...
Conditions have not been met.
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister...
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace?
It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't...
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a... Shido stole the cognitive science research, right?
Is that even...
Who knows? I've got no...
There was nothing like that in the notes I...
Anyways, what kind of person is...
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't...
over there is probably a legislator, right? Excuse me. I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live.
An exemplary... It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything.
Look over there. He's...
Wait, is it about a...
That doesn't look...
We should leave at 1. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. We should all think about this.
The criminals calling themselves the... However, I believe that these scandals only increase our distrust of the current government.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is a...
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter what...
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
Oh! Okay. Do you think... Yes! Hey! Yeah!
Last one. Diamond mine.
Conditions have not been met.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be.
We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the meta...
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be...
Sure thing.
Goro. Him and his stupid composed fit.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the...
I truly apologize for it. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was... I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then, was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their...
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent... That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futa.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's...
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides...
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before young and giant...
Isn't that an election campaign?
Oh, right! The candidates are...
I apologize for the commotion.
Wait, did he just say...
Yeah, he...
Hmm? Man, talk about being lucky!
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. And by the way, you didn't seem well a moment.
We will be counting on you.
Now is the... Our government is littered with scandals. Such a disgraceful past must be So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again... So our beautiful home will... I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future. I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get...
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comment?
That's enough!
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before. At the elevator. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of...
What are you talking?
That more. Come on, stop.
But these guys...
Hey, kid, you don't want to know what happens when you cross me. It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. This ain't a show.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
What are you looking? This country is filled with clueless. Let them go.
What a piece of shit. Wait, he's the jerk you told us of? The same guy? For real? Serious?
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit.
Let's get going.
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
Talk about a destined connect. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right?
God. What the hell?
Shido was already a politician then. Yet he sued a student and ruined his... He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't... Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false...
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit in...
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always...
What a piece of... Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing...
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about it?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning it'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crime.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of...
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance, and it's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person.
He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what...
That man's full of ambition to rise. He only thinks of the weak as...
He treats himself as an elite...
I assume the key word for what he believes the diet building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and...
Someone like him needs to be punished as...
Let's head to the diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get...
Stewing over it won't get any...
Make sure you close up.
Oh. Oh.
All right.
security guards became suspicious of us last time.
But we still have no...
Think it's a barrier out?
Where'd your enthusiasm?
Ah, shut up.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his...
He wants to become Prime Minister.
Fortune, rich people...
Hey, can you think of anything based? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer.
It was a match?
What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be?
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever it is, looks like the...
Oh, shut up!
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Get closer to the wall, just in... Alright.
Did anything change? We went in...
Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult. This seems to be similar to what happened.
But this time, the Diet Building remains
The gate wasn't open earlier, though.
Wait, look!
That means we're definitely in a palace.
Come on, let's go take...
How's it look over there? See anything?
No, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
Huh?
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
The hell?
Huh?
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
This is bullshit! A country that children can be proud of my ass. It's complete. If a guy like this stands above everyone...
This is beyond...
The same goes for a cat. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided...
What in the world?
Whether it be for glory, or for simply my father died because of someone like...
We gotta sink Shido instead of...
A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a Be careful. This will be completely different.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure. All right!
We must put an end to this by December.
Let the infiltration begin. Time to...
Wait.
All right, let's get moving.
I have something.
Indeed. It looks like.
You're right. Listen up.
Focus.
Powerful. You'll want fierce ice attacks.
It's time. That's not right. Sorry.
I'll take the floor. Let's go. Goemon!
You did it, Fox.
Everyone, with me!
They're done for!
It's powerful. You'll want fierce ice attacks.
Witness my resolve!
Persona!
Persona! Go down!
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool! All-out attack!
Oh, is this a show of sorts? Mr. Shido...
Indeed, those privileged...
Who's with these people? Why do they not feel any danger after...
It seems they think no harm will come to them because they're here on
They're not even sensing the danger. Come on, let's make him see. I can feel it. Show me your true form.
Now the opponent's weak. Gunshots won't work, so try something else. Look, there's an enemy that's confused. Give it some psychokinesis.
Come! There!
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool!
Do it!
All-out attack!
Okay.
Good work. Keep it up. Treasure chest. Hey!
Joker, there's a treasure chest.
I'll reveal your true form.
We've got the advantage.
The enemy's weak to ice. Let's take advantage of that. The enemy's weak to ice. Let's take advantage of that.
Persona! Not this.
The enemy's weak to ice. Let's take advantage of that.
Some other way. This isn't it.
Let's go. Goemon! Slice you to pieces!
All out attack! Nice, Joker! Just at the last second! Persona!
Now, let's continue!
Just like I thought.
Okay. Focus.
I'll reveal your true form.
Watch out! That one's dangerous! Persona! Joanna! That's one down! Go, Queen, go!
Weak against nuclear attacks? Weak against nuclear attacks?
Like, hold on for you! On to the next!
Let's go. Goemon!
You got him, Fox! One enemy hit the ground!
Slice you to pieces!
All out attack! Ooh, great stuff! Sometimes you just want to explode.
No time to waste!
Good work, everyone!
Okay. I can feel it.
Done already? How disappointing.
I'll reveal your true form.
Surprise attack successful. Now just don't lose. This enemy is beneath us. It should be easy if we stay focused. This enemy is beneath us. It should be easy if we stay focused.
Persona! Prepare yourself! Finish it!
Not finished yet. Impressive.
Persona! You're mine.
Persona! Die!
Don't forget this feeling.
Good work, everyone.
All right. Level up. Okay. I have
A
something.
stylish victory.
I humbly ask that you have your let us all set sail toward a happy future together.
I have something.
Show me your true form.
Now's our chance. Let's take him out.
Ice isn't effective on this enemy.
Persona!
Watch out!
Charge, Johanna! Queen forced 2 opponents. She's amazing.
The enemy's weak to ice.
Let's take advantage of that.
Like hold on
Fox,
for
taking
you!
over. Goemon!
You got him, Fox. One enemy
Slice you to
hit the
pieces.
ground. They're done for.
The finale.
Okay.
That enemy was really weak.
me open it.
Focus. I have something.
This is... Hey!
These huge doors are obviously suspicious.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card.
475 people in favor. 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill...
Passed? What's going on?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written,
Though...
it's that large conference room that's usually seen.
Oh, that thing!
Most likely a meaningless vote. One in which whatever she...
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification.
So basically, we need to prove...
You sure move.
But what's this qualification?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
That thought never crossed my...
Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido.
True.
That said, the ruler here is that evil Shido. It wouldn't surprise me if they did turn hostile.
Right.
We should prepare for the worst, of course. This ship is most likely an Ark loaded with those that It'd explain the luxury cruise ship. I doubt idiot.
We can at least. It helps that everyone's wearing masks.
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else. Just like...
Well then, let's split up and...
Well then.
I can see it.
Hey!
I can feel it.
Huh? Is there a safe room around? There's a chest! Joker?
Focus.
Indeed.
Focus.
Nice. Well then.
Well,
Whoa! Joker!
Still, this is a surprise. All the The casino earlier looked pretty real too. But talking with these guests was a...
you have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts.
Come on, no need to freak.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since... Alright. Let's put to...
Huh. Gotcha.
You're right. It seems...
Please hear me out.
Hey, listen!
Listen up!
It's no use. I can't keep the...
I can only remember about 2 of... Really?
We're up against the politician Owe, a former noble, a TV station president. We get certification from them and obtain letters of introduction that'll serve as... but only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with.
Whoa, now that's... If we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's
Alright, let's get this...
Hey!
Well...
Do you need something?
Pursue rehabilitation with all your body and
This
soul.
is an alarm fusion. A group will be executed. I see.
You seek power beyond your limits.
Choose which skills to inherit.
This could bestow an extraordinary... Well, well.
Today we will hang them more forcefully.
Done already.
There is an allot, one of my favorites.
Go ahead, pick one.
You okay with this?
That's a pretty...
You wish to fuse an ally beyond your limits?
Choose which skills to inherit.
This should beget a respect. Now, let us begin. Well now, a most unexpected turn of events.
Okay.
Yo.
Been searching all along.
Make sure you close up.
Wow! Oh!
All right.
It's me. Sorry, I've decided what I want to do with Shido after going into his path. We can't let him run free. If there's a heart we gotta steal, it's definitely... I want to avenge you. That's a no-brainer. If we let him run the country, the weak... Isn't it our duty? Remember when I told you that heroes who lurk... Well, forget what I said. Hey, once... No, let's do it. Let's steal that bastard Shido's heart. I'll do it. Thanks for listening to me.
Hey! Hey!
Okay, quiet down.
Hey, are you sure it's okay for him to be down here working right now? I mean, wouldn't it be bad if a Shujin student walked in and saw it?
Don't worry.
Welcome. What did I just...
Nah, still fine.
Senpai? You're not like a stunt double or something. Same to you. Wait, that's not my point.
Well, are you pleased? I'm the one who set this up. A little surprise. I asked Futaba to do me a...
And I asked Ryuji to pass the message along to Kasumi.
I knew you'd be wiped out for a while, so I made sure to give you time to recover first.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm just so happy.
No one cares about my scheme.
Well, it looks like you know what's been going on with him. Take a seat, why don't you? I'm going out for a bit to grab some groceries. I'll let you all get caught up with...
So you're Yoshizawa-san, right? Well, what's up? It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, nice to meet you as well, Sakura-san.
Could you at least figure out whether to be polite or casual?
Shut up! Don't you underestimate my people anxiety. Mona tells me that you helped him out in that palace a while back. We are awfully grateful for that.
Oh no, it was my pleasure. He's usually the one who helps me. Not only that, I'd promised to repay his kindness to me, no matter...
What a refined response. Are we really around the same age?
You know, there's something I've wanted to ask you, Yoshizawa. Why were you in that palace in the first place?
That's...
I was wondering that. Of course, I'm extra grateful that you saved our leader, but if our plan had somehow leaked, then we need to change our tactic.
It all started about a week ago, when we had lunch together on the roof of the...
I got the feeling that something big was going to take place that day. I'm so sorry. I was actually following you the entire time.
Wait, we were tailed there?
We definitely had no idea about that. It's like night and day compared to when Makoto was following us.
I've been considering for a while. Perhaps I should be fighting alongside you if I have special powers like yours. I wondered if an outsider like myself should even get involved. But... it was nothing compared to how much you've done for me. Correct me if I'm wrong, but... then perhaps I ought to lend you a...
Well, we could definitely use the additional fire.
Senpai? Well, you say that.
Honestly, we have no idea what risks you would face. Our enemy this time. Also, we pretty much brought this entire mess down upon ourselves, so... this is on us. We're delighted by the offer, but we really can't drag you into this any further. Moreover, you have something to do yourself.
I believe I'd be acting selfishly if... Very well. I understand your reasoning. If that's the... But you have to promise me this. You'll come back... I don't ever want to feel as horrible as I did when I thought you... I really do. It's time I get going. I've got practice today, as usual. Well...
Okay.
I'll just add this. Let's do it.